GQ here with a video on Vidilook. In this video, I'll be demonstrating how to set up a new account on Vidilook. We'll be covering the registration process, the setting of the funding password, and the binding of the withdrawal address to the Vidilook account. Okay? So to get started, what you need is an invitation link. Now, the invitation link looks just like this. Once you tap on the link, it will open the registration page of Vidilook on your browser. All right? The first thing you need to enter is your email address. Type in your email. Once you have that in, the next thing, as you are seeing right there, is the invitation code, which has been automatically entered from the invitation link you used. So leave the code as it is, okay? Now, the next thing under the invitation code is verification code for email. This means you're going to request for a verification code sent to the email you have just provided. So to request for the verification code, tap on that send to the right side. You tap on send, and then it brings out this picture puzzle of a dog. So all you need to do is to solve this picture puzzle by dragging on the arrow below. Hold down the arrow and then drag it slowly like that to solve the puzzle, okay? Once you have the piece of puzzle in the right place, just release, and then the code gets sent to the email inbox. So right now, I will leave this registration page and then go to the email. I open the email inbox, and then here you are, you see the message here, Postmaster Vidilook. So tap on that message to find the code, and there's the code right here. I just hold it down to copy. I copy the code, and then I return to the registration page where I would paste in the code. In case you try to paste and it doesn't give you the paste option, it may ask you for permission. So you allow the permission so that you can paste the code, okay? Now the next thing you need to do is to put in your password. Of course, it has to be entered twice and it has to match, okay? Now take note that for the password, the only characters accepted are alphabets and numbers. No special characters allowed. Use only alphabets and numbers for your password. The amount of characters used for your password shouldn't be less than 6 and shouldn't be more than 12 in number, okay? Once you have everything entered, just tap on the sign up button, and if all has been done correctly, you get registration successful. And that's it. The registration has been done for this new account successfully. All right, you would find this floating announcement on the screen, which you can read if you want, and then just close it so that you can see the interface of Vidilook directly. Now, remember, this is the browser interface of Vidilook. It's easier to do these things on the browser, setting up the funding password and also binding the withdrawal address to this account. So let's proceed to set the funding password for this account. To do that, you go to Profile. Profile is at your bottom right corner of the screen. So tap on Profile, and then you look to the top right corner of the screen. You would see the settings icon right there, okay? So tap on that, and then you would see Change Fund Password right there, okay? Tap on Change Fund Password. Now, the funding password is essentially a transaction pin. Whenever you're going to perform like a transaction like withdrawal or subscription for a StarViewer package, you will be required to enter your funding password. The funding password consists of 6 digits, strictly numerics. So as you can see, verification code for email, you tap on send to the right side, send, and then the verification code is sent. So I will now leave this page again and return to the email. I refresh, and then I find the verification code and I tap on it to select and copy. Then I return to the Vidilook interface and I paste the verification code in the appropriate place. So then I tap on next step. Now I will be given the space to enter the funding password, okay, for this account. So I'm going to enter the funding password now. So I've just entered the funding password. Once again, it has to be entered twice and they have to match. Whatever 6 numbers of your choice you decide to use as your funding password. So I'll tap now the confirm button, and then funding password set successfully. The last thing I need to do now before leaving this browser interface is to bind the withdrawal address to this account. So I'm going to go back by tapping on the arrow to the top left corner right there. I go back, and then I would go to assets. Okay, I prefer to go through asset. It's easier to find where I'm going to bind the withdrawal address. So I'll go to asset, and then right here in the asset page, you can see withdraw. Okay, the withdraw button. I tap on withdraw, And then once the page opens, you can see here withdrawal address, and then to the extreme right of it you see bind. Okay, so tap on that bind, and then you'll be given the space to enter the withdrawal address. This is your USDT TRC20 receiving address that you want to use to receive your withdrawals. Okay, so for this account I'm going to be using Binance to set the withdrawal address. So I minimize this and I open the Binance app. Now this is the Binance account to get the withdrawal address from. I go to wallets, of course. I go to deposit and I select USDT and I choose the network TRC20. Okay, I have the USDT address on the TRC20 network. Okay, so I'll just copy the address by tapping on this. Once I have that copied, I take note of the address starting with TKF and ending with E12. So I leave and return to the Vidilook interface and I paste the address right there, TKF and ending with E12. That's it right there. So verification code for email, once again, tap on send for a verification code to be sent to the email. I go to the email, I refresh if necessary, and then there is the message. I pick the verification code once again, copy, and then I go and I paste it in the appropriate place and then tap submit. Now once I tap on submit, bind successfully. Okay, so I have everything set up. I've registered this new account. I have set the funding password for this account, and I have bound the withdrawal address for this account. So that's it. That's all it takes to set up your account. After doing all this, I can now leave the browser interface. I can even log out. I log out and then I leave the browser completely. What you do next is you go to your Play Store or App Store if you are using an Apple phone. Once you are there, you search for the Vidilook app, Vidillook. All right. Once you search for the Vidilook app, you find the thumbnail of Vidilook looking just like that. That is it right there. Tap on the install button to have it installed on your phone. It takes barely a minute to be installed. And once it's installed, you open it, and then here you are. You have the Vidilook app on the phone. You can proceed henceforth doing everything you need to do on the app. All right. But of course, use the browser to get set up, after which you continue everything else on the app. So once you have the app open like this, just tap on login and then enter your email address. All right, so once you've entered your email address and your password, just tap on login and then you'll be logged in on the app. Okay, once again on the home page, this announcement that floats on the screen will be in your face. You can just close it. So here you are. This right here is the home page. You also have the asset, which we saw before. Then next to the asset, you have ads. Ads is where you do the viewing of the adverts. Okay, this is the ads page. Next to the ads page, you have trade. Trade is where you sell the VDL token for USDT. Then lastly, you have the profile. The profile tab is where you see all your settings, all your information, most of the things you need you find here. You can also get your invitation link by just tapping on invite friends right here on the profile page. Once you tap on it, you get your invitation link, and then there's the button below, copy the invitation link. Just tap on it to have your invitation link copied. You can go and paste and send to whomever you want to invite on Vidilook. So that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful. Look out for my video on how to fund your Vidilook account and subscribe for any of the star viewer packages. Until then, I wish you all the best. God bless.